Since John Moxley and Cesaro, way before Gargano, there was Savage and Roddy, and Saturdays on NBC. These five guys on Facebook are gonna take a hard look. Come Thursday brings to you the wrestler on the week.
Week number 14.
What?
Week 14 in our standings. Is there anybody that wants to start us off for the week? All right, I you know what? I'll do mine. Do I have them written down? I do have them written down. I'll start. I'll go 3, 2, 1 on mine. I'll start with the man who pinned WWE champion
Bobby
Lashley on Raw this Monday night, and that's Xavier Woods. I think getting a pinfall victory over the WWE champion is a pretty big deal. My number 2 man won a coffin match last night to close out AEW Dynamite, and that is Darby Allin. He is my number 2 for the week, and number 1 new ROH World Champion Bandito from Best in the World this past weekend. So those are my top 3. Bandito takes the number 1 spot. Scotty in here with us. Scotty, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back in.
Scotty.
And does Mark have his picks from last week as well? No, Mark didn't get picks last week because he wasn't here. Who wants to go next?
Me, I will.
All right, Tim, go ahead.
So my picks very similar. Big week for Ring of Honor. Number 1 is Bandito beating Roosh for the ROH Championship. I think the bigger stat is that since Roosh has debuted in Ring of Honor, he's only lost twice. So for Bandito to pick up the victory is huge. Then the team of Chris Dickinson and Homicide winning the ROH Tag Team titles. A huge feather in the cap for them. And rounding out my top 3 is a person who made waves not only in NXT but also on SmackDown this past week with Tegan Knox on the comeback trail, and plus SmackDown picking up a tag team victory over Natalia and Tamina. Puts her in the top 3 for me.
Thank you.
That's a great sound effect. Let me hear that one again. Good and echoey.
It's really nice that you put your beehole right against the microphone to record that.
Right? Isn't that good?
That was after the Burger King meal.
Yeah, solid.
It's
It's like a cavern.
Right?
It was in the Burger King bathroom, possibly.
You got to get the right acoustics if you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Ryan, Matt, or Mark? Who wants to go next?
All right, mine are really similar to Tim's. I'll do it. I don't care.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead.
That's the spirit.
There it is. All right. Woo! Wrestler of the week. So Bandito's number 1. It was a great match at Ring of Honor. He beat Roosh. You know the crazy thing about Roosh? He only lost twice in showing up at Ring of Honor. My number 2 is Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee, I think, an independent championship. Well, I can do sound effects when I'm talking. Dragon Lee does things in the ring, and he beat Tony Deppen for the ROH.
War games! War games! War games! War games!
Rules are rules. He beat Tony Deppen in a match for the ROH TV Championship.
Come on!
The best in the world!
I love this one so much. I'm not even upset.
You sound a little... No, you don't even sound upset.
Not upset at all.
That's my gift to you, Ryan. You didn't come in super happy today, so.
Shane McMahon!
Ron, do you have Kyle O'Reilly on there?
Oh, really?
Oh, wrong one. God damn it.
Jim.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Auto Parts.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Did you guys see the TikTok videos for the O'Reilly Auto Parts when they do that owl? people do that.
Yeah, somebody shared it in our group
Yeah,
chat.
Tim sent them to us. I
At
think.
least
that's
Oh,
twice.
that's where I saw it then.
Right. Did you get all three in, Ryan?
Violence Unlimited.
Were they in the Violence Unlimited? Was in that
Shut up, Mark.
War
Chris
Games match
Dickinson,
for
shut up, Mark.
WCW?
War games! War games! War
That was
games!
a premature one. No one even said that.
Mark
thought.
did. He said
Mark
it.
said it.
I started to
Said it
say it, and
early.
I think you jumped on it. It was great.
Yeah,
It's great to
that's
see
good.
Homicide with a championship
Games
in our
War.
Games War.
Games! War games! War games! War games! War
I mean, that's how we get through segments fast. Just
Just
play sound clips over each other, and then we just try to squeeze everything in.
Matt. Matt, why don't you go next?
All right, number 1, Bandito. Number 2, Violence Unlimited. Number 3, John Moxley. Honorable mention to the Young Bucks.
Oh, fuck you. Oh,
Hey, the other way.
All right, so number
God
number
damn.
3. That I have that actor Elijah Woods because he beat Bobby. And then number 2. Now I don't know if I'm allowed to have 2 people because they were a tag team, but I had Shotzi and Knox for making.
Wait, what? Fuck is that? Did you kick him out?
No.
It's for the best.
How did he disappear?
Did
Hold on, I
somebody
gotta-
actually kick him out?
No, he just he's gone. Do you have who are his other ones?
So he had Shotzi and Knox as their his number 2, and at number 1 he also had Bandito.
Got it. So yeah, he just I think his phone might have exploded.
I think so.
Anything's possible, honestly.
He poofed
Where
the
does
phone.
that leave us, Tim, for the week and for the year?
So for the week, Bandito has done what Isaiah Swerve Scott and Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns before him has done, which is a perfect 25-point week
Yowie,
with all first place votes. Second is Violence Unlimited's Chris Dickinson and Homicide. Third is Tegan Knox by herself. And tied for 4th is Shotzi Blackheart and Dragon Lee. And as far as our standings go,
Hold on, before we get to the Mark, what
for it.
happened?
I have no idea. The screen went blank, and I was like, I have no idea. I didn't touch anything. I have no idea what happened. I did. I was still talking, and then like my app screen came up. I'm like, what the heck? And nobody's
right.
there. And
I'll ask. But Mark, what's behind you?
Oh no.
Oh, come on. That's
what's right here?
I know what it is.
Here, let me grab it.
I want to let him show it off.
You mean this album right here?
Beautiful album. Who is that?
Oh, that's the '80s pop singer Tiffany. Do you remember Tiffany?
We all remember Tiffany.
I remember. I think we're alone now.
That's all we
Oh.
remember.
Such a good song. Did you know that was a cover?
I did.
Isn't that exciting? Yeah,
Did she sing it?
Tiffany came to Harrisburg, and I'll tell you what, this time of year in Harrisburg, just beautiful, beautiful. I had breakfast with Tiffany last week, and I was finally able to get my album autographed.
Didn't you buy it the same day?
No, I bought it the day before.
Okay.
She doesn't need to know that. But remember that Beatles song? I saw him standing there. Did you realize Tiffany did a cover of that?
I'm sorry I brought this up, guys. This is on me.
She saw him standing there. Then, of course, remember that song Radio Romance?
Is that
That's
the
the new
remake?
Yeah, that's the
That's the
new one.
remake.
Yeah, she was hot in that video on the beach
Oh
doing
man!
Tiffany things.
Oh, I gotta tell you. I asked her 2 questions. I gotta tell you what it was all. What the? I've been looking for these answers for years. You can ask my loving daughter. If she were here, she would tell you.
What would you ask her, Mark?
All right, so I got a meet and greet with Tiffany when we had breakfast, And boy, she can whip up a good omelet. Let me tell you what. So anyway,
What are the questions that
these
you asked
two
her?
questions. I had one question that's bothered me for years, 4 years, and I want you guys to go and you find that I think we're alone now. You find that video, and Tiffany's there singing in the mall because she was doing her mall tour. She's up on the stage dancing by the Sheer Excitement hair cuttery, and there's some old dude dancing with her, and his comb over is completely hanging down. Like we're talking like completely, and the guy's dancing. And that's bothered me for decades. Who the hell is this man?
There wasn't a question there.
Your question was just, who is he?
The question was, who is he? I said, Tiffany, do you know who that guy was? And I got my answer straight from Tiffany's mouth. Not her mouth, but her mouth. She didn't know who he was. He was just the guy.
What was the answer?
Well, she doesn't know who he was.
You need to let him answer you. He didn't know.
She didn't know who he was. He was a guy in the crowd, and he was dancing. So the producers brought him up, and they loved him. They put him in the video.
And the second question?
Oh, I asked her if when Weird Al Yankovic did a parody of her "I Think We're Alone Now" song, he sang "I Think I'm a Clone Now." I wondered if that's when she realized she really made it in the music business. And she said, "Yeah, she was flattered."
Good. Well, I'm glad we.
Do you have a favorite Tiffany song? Anybody out there?
Yeah.
Go ahead and comment your favorite Tiffany song. Radio Romance isn't bad. It doesn't get much airplay.
Tim, where are the standings?
They haven't changed since last week. Let's go.
Did I mention Tiffany?
Since John Moxley says, "All right, don't make me
Working
sing it."
on it.
Since John Moxley and Cesaro, way before Gargano, there was Savage and Roddy, and Saturdays on NBC. These five guys on Facebook are gonna take a hard look. Come Thursday brings to you the wrestler of the week.